Hello, listeners, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Storyteller. So, I hope that all of you are doing great and all of you are eager to learn something new. That's why today I am here with our new story, The Last Leaf. This is a very emotional and very moralful story. So, before moving towards our story, if you like my voice or like this story, so please do subscribe to our channel. So now let's move towards it. Sui and Johnsy are two young female artists who share a studio apartment in the Greenwich Village neighborhood of New York City. A pneumonia outbreak is spreading across the city, and Johnsy is one of its victims. Concerned about her condition, her doctor and Sui convey in the hallway outside the apartment to discuss it privately. The doctor ridicules the idea. He suggested that a reason for living should be something more serious and important than art, like a romantic relationship with a man. Sui tells him that there is nothing of the kind to report. After the doctor leaves, Sui cries hard into a napkin alone. She composes herself before entering the room where Johnsy rests. She carries her drawing board and whistles a happy tune. Johnsy faces the window motionless. Believing Johnsy to be asleep, Sui works on illustrating a story for a magazine. Like many young artists, she must work commercially to earn money. When Johnsy murmurs something, Sui rushes to her side to find that Johnsy is counting backward from 12. Sui looks out the window to see what her friend could be counting. All she sees is an old, nearly bare Evie vine clinging to the crumbling brick wall of the adjacent building. Johnsy continues her countdown, informing Sui the vine is losing its leaves and that when the last leaf falls, she will die. Sui calls Johnsy's idea nonsense. Then she lies and says that Johnsy's doctor gave her a 10 to 1 chance to recovery. She encourages Johnsy to eat some broth so she can get back to her drawing. Sui needs to complete and sell the drawing to buy necessities. Johnsy says she doesn't need it since she will be gone soon. Tired of life, her only wish is to witness the last leaf fall before she dies. Sui convinces Johnsy to close her eyes and rest. She then goes in search of their downstairs neighbor, Mr. Barham, who models for her. Barham is an aging failed artist with a European accent. He has had a 40-year painting career, yet he has never achieved success. He has never managed to bring his masterpiece, and he now paints only occasionally, making money by modeling for poor young artists. He is cantankerous and drinks too much, but he feels protective of Sui and Johnsy. Barham scoffs when Sui talks about Johnson's thoughts about dying when the last leaf falls. The two return to the upstairs apartment where they look fearfully at the fateful vine as Sui sketches a cold rain mixed with snow beings to fall. The next morning, one solitary leaf unexpectedly remains on the vine despite the night's storm. Johnsy repeats her claim that when it falls, she will die. She expects it to fall during the day, yet it continues to cling to its stem. That night, the rain and wind resume. On the second morning, Sui raises the shade, revealing that the last leaf is still there. After starting at it for a long time, Johnsy begins to perk up. She tells Sui that she has been bad and that the leaf has preserved to show her the wickedness of wishing for death. Johnsy requests food and a mirror, and she asks to be propped up in bed. She talks again of traveling to Italy to paint. When the doctor arrives that afternoon, he again confers with Sui in the hallway. He now gives Johnsy a 50% chance of recovery. As he leaves, he remarks that he must attend to Mr. Barham, who has also contracted pneumonia. The doctor has no hope for his survival. The next day, the doctor tells Sui that Johnsy is no longer in danger and that she will recover. Sui informs Johnsy that Mr. Barham was died. The building's janitor discovered him 2 days earlier, soaking wet and in extreme pain. So now, can you guess that why Mr. Barham is so wet? Yes, you are right. He is painting the last leaf. Because the janitor had also found a ladder and a lighted lantern along with paints, a plate and brushes. Despite the cold and rain, Barham had gone outside to paint the final leaf on the wall, since the last leaf had already fallen. Sui calls the painted leaf Barham's masterpiece. So, the moral of the story is we should never lose hope in life quickly. The end. I hope that all of you like this story. So please do like, share, subscribe and comment on our channel. Thanks for listening.